time of the week again. Prepare yourself for the surveyors of sauce, the sultans of spaghetti, the whispers in your ears. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the What's Your Spaghetti Policy podcast. Now, here are your hosts, Alex and Jacob.
Pitching a no-hitter in kid pitch softball.
It just reminds me of
so funny.
Kenny Powers. I don't know if you ever watched Eastbound and Down.
Is it the one with Bubbles?
Bubbles?
Yeah, like it's in Canada.
No.
What am I thinking of?
Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
No, Eastbound and Down takes place in Shelby, North Carolina, and he's a Major League Baseball player, but he goes back and plays in the minor leagues.
Okay.
And his name's Kenny Powers, and he's an absolute fucking scumbag.
Yeah, he's in Trailer Park Boys.
No.
Yeah. Kenny Powers is in Trailer Park Boys.
No, he's not. He's in Eastbound and Down. Unless it's like a crossover episode.
Okay, you keep talking.
It's not.
Oh, it's going to pop up over here. Yeah.
I'm just telling you, like, it's not.
Okay.
Type in Kenny Powers, it's going to Eastbound and Down. Anyways, you were looking up the wrong thing.
I'm looking at Trailer Park Boys. So Kenny Powers. Eastbound and Down, yeah. Okay, yeah. So, I know this guy, but he's in Trailer Park Boys. That guy.
No, it's not, dude. You're thinking the main character? No, it's not.
Wow. You know what?
You are terrible with faces, bro.
There's some kind of, like, parallel universe where Kenny Powers is the main character of Trailer Park Boys, because that's what I remember. This is one of them Mandela effects.
Wrong.
This is one of them Mandela effects.
I had to pitch the other day, and it's way harder to pitch to like 7 and 8 year olds than you would think, and it's also like the anti-pitcher, because you're like, as a pitcher, your entire gimmick is to not give up hits, but when you're pitching to that age group,
yeah,
you want them to hit. Like, you're trying to get them to hit.
Yeah, so it's like, it'd be hilarious. You throw a no-hitter, dude.
Yeah, you just like, oh, just strike out.
There's got to be a skit somewhere where somebody does that and they do a no-hitter and they're like
there was a
the whole
stupid
time.
skit with Peyton and Eli Manning where they were playing flag football, and it was like not funny at all because they're not funny people. But it was just, I felt terrible every time somebody like struck out. Like, I felt awful, but it was probably the best that they had hit all season.
Yeah, I mean,
be honest with you, like,
yeah. So you were doing something right,
It was an exhilarating game because they were down 2 runs going into the bottom. We had a 10-minute time limit. We had to get 3 outs in order, because like after those, if it was 10 minutes and they were still batting, game's over.
Damn, that's weird rules, but I guess I
well,
don't want to delay it.
At this age group, at whatever. So they had 10 minutes and they had to get 3 outs in order to start batting. Once they start batting, it's 3 out. It's 3 outs or game over, right? So they buckled down, and we got so fortunate that they were at the bottom of their lineup. So their 3 worst hitters were up.
Let's go.
And we got 3 outs and 4 batters, and then
3 up, 3 down.
We had 2 minutes to go. And we got to bat, so like whatever, no time limit. And then we had our best 5 batters up, and it was just like, bing, 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 and
home run after home run.
There was 2 people on base, and then Zoe hit, but she hit the tying run in, and then the next batter ended up going in.
Shoot a walk off, dude. She flipped the bat at the end of it.
But it was so fun because like we won those first 2 games, and it was one of those like, oh my god, this team is way better than I had. Because I thought we were going to be the Bad News Bears. Like, I thought we were just going to, like... because, like, half of our team had never played before, never played before this summer league, including my own daughter.
Yeah.
And I was just like, all right, it's all about, like, teaching them the fundamentals and, like, having a good time. Like, we don't put so much weight on the winning and losing. And then, like, you win the first 2 games, and then you play the All-Star team and get absolutely obliterated. And we proceed to lose, like, 5 games in a row after that. And it's just like... There's only 3 games left in this season before we fart on
over to that fall league there.
Then we start the fall league that has 6 teams, and our team needed the W. They needed it bad to get that confidence back because
Yeah.
you're in a downward slide, man. You just need that W. But it's so funny because I had zero interest in baseball, softball, whatever it was.
Now
I mean,
you're
I'm always going to support my daughter no matter what she does,
Yeah.
right? Gymnastics, I didn't give a fuck about, but like I'm there, I'm supporting you. I'm at practice when I
doing a
need to
triple
be.
tuck, teaching her how to do it.
I can't do any of that stuff, but like I've done camps with it, like whatever. I'm a very present parent,
Yeah.
and so like I'm there, and then it became very apparent that the head coach needed help.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then like I just happened, if like, hey, help me on first. All right, cool. And like I'm in sandals. I'm ready. Like I got pulled out of the crowd to go help, right? Next thing I know, I'm a first base coach.
Yeah,
Next thing
dude.
I know, I'm running fucking practice because she's sick. Next thing I know, I'm pitching.
Yep.
It's just-
That's like you
but
got
then
to call up, dude. You're
I
going,
know,
you're
but
going to
then
the
like
majors.
the drama that goes on in Little League sports is unreal. Unreal. We've had 2 people quit.
I mean, and it was like a
Because
pretty
two-
dramatic quitting too. Like
Well, because 2 parents, not even parents, 2 grandparents who were also like assistant coaches
yeah,
got into it
that's
on the field,
weird.
yelling
man.
at each other.
Guys, just
because
gotta cut
the
it
one
out.
grandma yelled at the other grandma's kid, was like, get off the ground. And I don't think she was on the ground. This was happened all at like third base. I'm at first base. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Whatever. I didn't think anything of it. She storms off, she leaves.
Damn.
But then the next time we show up, the next game that was on a Tuesday, on Thursday, head coach was like, did you see what happened on Tuesday? I'm like, I have no recollection of what you're talking about. Like, I don't know. What
I was
you're
over here
talking
coaching on first base. Like I'm
I
in
was
charge
like,
of first base. I don't know what's
I'm
going
the
on
only
third
male
base.
coach on this team too, so I'm just like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, so and so quit because whatever, and I'm like, all right. And then like another player quits because she was on the team because of the other player who quit.
Yeah, so there's no reason for her to be there anymore. So
So it's like, I'm like, bro,
and
chill
it
out.
doesn't help. Losing never helps the psyche of anybody involved either, right? Because the tensions are all high because you're losing. You don't know how to explain to your kid, "Hey, you guys suck. It's not your fault in particular, but collectively, you guys suck." So it's like, so everybody's biting each other's heads off, right? And then you got grandma yelling at other grandma because her kid's laying on the ground and she happened to say something about it, and it's like,
I've taken a bit of a different approach than like how I was coached. I've been on record. My child is not very receptive to any sort of criticism, even if it's like constructive criticism. Like she just it's negative and she can't take it, right? And it's like I struggle with that because we are very opposite. And I think I said this last week, or I may have just told you off mic. I don't remember, but we were very opposite in the sense that like if my coach scalded me and told me that I played like dog shit, I'm like, all right, bet. I'll fucking
Yeah.
prove you wrong, son of a bitch. Like I'll beat you. I'm gonna show you. I'm better than you think I
yeah,
am.
I'm gonna literally beat you with a baseball bat. Dude. Like,
Like I have that I'm going to prove you wrong attitude. My daughter does not.
yeah. She's like, oh, well, I guess you got a point. And like, just like sits down.
Well, she just takes any small amount of like, hey, like if she strikes out, the fucking world's gonna end.
Yeah, I mean, it's
And
just,
I'm like,
yeah.
But like, there's girls on her team that like have had like one hit the entire season.
And I
I'm
really
just
got to
like,
put things into perspective, That's what I'm saying. Like,
and like, yeah, but like, I also don't want to tear someone else to build my daughter up. It's not how I want to do things, but I do like to give her comparison, right?
I think it's okay to be like, hey, you're better than her, Look at her.
But no, because children can't keep their fucking mouth closed, and she'll go run and tell that kid. My
Yo.
dad, who's also a coach, said that you fucking suck shit at softball.
My dad said you suck ass, bitch, and I should
Yeah,
be happy
right?
that I'm better than you, and like fucking walks
Exactly.
off. I mean, oh my god, it would break that girl for the rest of her life.
And then, well, dude, listen. We already got in trouble as coaches.
Yeah.
No one knows who it. Okay, listen. No one knows who it was, but this was like the third game.
Oh, jeez.
It was the third game when they got absolutely speed bagged, bro. Where one of the parents was talking to another parent. It could have been coaches. It could have been me. It could have been Christine. I don't know. And the words that were spoken were, "They're making a lot of stupid mistakes out there." That was overheard by a child who thought they were being called stupid. They went and told their parents that we called them stupid.
Oh, okay. This is a game of telephone. Hey, Also, the parents out there listening, you're listening to a fucking kid, okay? Also, if you see what I'm seeing, you know that the kids are making stupid plays out there.
If your son came up to you and said that parents called me a piece of shit, you're gonna go fight that parent.
Yeah, that's way different than just somebody being like, some kid being like, that
But
kid,
even if they didn't say that,
honestly, if Quinn walks up to me and he's like, dude, that guy called me stupid, I'd be like, did he really call you stupid though? Like, that doesn't feel like somebody would just out of the blue call you stupid, right? And they're like, okay, well, no, he said that we're making stupid mistakes. And it's like, okay, then yeah, he's got a point. You're making stupid mistakes. Quit being a fucking idiot out on the field. Come on. You gotta sack up, kid. I won't say
that brings it up to the whole point too, where like, it's like I was talking with the head coach about like, because I ran practice on Monday, and I'm not putting myself over, but it was the best practice they've had all season long.
Yeah.
We did not dilly-dally. We did not fuck around. I ran those girls, dude. I ran them.
You were doing, they're not PC now anymore, but the Around the World, I think is what they call them, the PC version, right? Where it's like you going from one end of the field to the other, back to the free throw line. We didn't. No, we were 3-point line. You go to the half-court line.
We were doing drills, and like I did a thing to like I wanted everybody to get the hit because they have a bad habit of hitting the ball and watching it. Hit the ball is like we drill it into their heads. If you hit it, run.
You hear the sound, you run. You hear the sound,
run.
you go.
If it's a foul, they'll call you back.
Don't watch where it goes.
So like
it's
we
coming
had
back to
them
me
where
now.
like so like you would hit it, or like the girls were hitting it in practice, and I'm like run. Don't like, and I made them all run the bases, right? And like anyways, so I was telling coach that, and
low key, if you just have them hit the ball, it doesn't matter what. Don't tell them to stop. Just keep running. In the game too, like if you hit the ball,
well, their favorite
just
thing
keep
to do at the end of practice is you split them up and you put half the team on second, half the team on home, and then you run a relay race.
Okay, yeah, it's fun.
You tag up anyways. So I was telling the coach, like, I was like, the thing is we can't practice the way that we were practiced, because I don't know how it was for you when you were in youth sports and you practiced, but like my dad was coach a lot of times, but parents dropped their fucking kids off and left.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now the parents are there all the time, and there's half the parents that want you to fucking get in their ass, and there's half the parents that like you can't speak to their children. So you have to balance that, and you have to be equal. You can't be hard on these unless it's your own kid. You can't be hard on this group of kids and take it soft on these, because then there's dude, it's a lot, bro.
See, that's like, so I don't know. People don't know a lot about me, like my childhood, but like my sister played a bunch of. I don't remember a lot of my childhood either. But no, my sister played a lot of softball, and like from what I remember, it's like the little leagues and stuff like that. From my own experience, like little leagues, so much drama, dude. It's like HGTV. Everybody thinks they're on a reality TV show, and everybody's kids are going to be the next who's a baseball player, Babe Ruth, or who's the big guy, Sammy Sosa, the next Sammy Sosa,
Mark
the batter.
McGwire,
We got the next Mark McGwire. He's already shooting up in the friggin' dugout over here. So
that's a dated reference. You need a how about?
I don't know any new baseball players, dude. Like there's that one that plays for the Texas Rangers that used to hit a bunch of home runs. I'm sure he was on steroids or something. He's like he's hot. Everybody loved him.
Aaron Judge, how about that?
That was the dude. He's a guy, you know.
Yankees.
There's a guy, dude, playing for the Texans or Texas Rangers. I don't know, dude. But anyways, all that to say,
our football team.
all that to say is like the drama is in the little leagues and whatnot, right? You get to travel ball, like yes, I think travel ball though. There is still more drama.
Yeah, because those parents are so invested, like monetarily, that like it becomes like. It's just a lot, man.
Dude,
it's just a lot.
Dude, okay, I don't mean to spill any tea over here, dude. This has been 20 years ago, but like the whole reason my sister's softball team fell apart is because of allegedly, right? Allegedly,
somebody slept with somebody else.
No, allegedly, the head coach's wife may or may not have been embezzling funds for the collective softball team, right? And so every practice they'd be like, "Hey guys, we need this much money," and then somebody started adding up the numbers, and we're like, these numbers don't really make sense. Turns out, she was like using them for kind of like some lavish expenses, if you know what I'm saying, right? It sounded weird. It sounded like she bought
a boob job.
No, that's what it sounded like. No, she was just like buying stuff. I don't know. She didn't go like
get like buying groceries.
She came into one practice and she had a huge titch. It was insane. Everybody went crazy. You know, like where'd you get the money for this? And like, oh well, skimmed a little off the top. Don't worry about it. But no, there's so much drama, and everybody. You got to make practices fun. Nobody's going to learn anything. Nobody's going to have a good time if you don't make practice fun. All right. That's the one thing the reason my sister's team did so well is because at every practice, like, they were having a great time. Every game, having a great time.
Yeah, we try to keep it loose, man. We try to.
Got you, dude. Because, like, nobody wants to be on those teams. Like, everybody's got to stick up their ass or, like, hey, yelling and shit like that. It's like, hey, somebody makes a stupid mistake.
That's what it is, too. It's because all these parents put all this money and all this time and all this effort into this thing. And you, as a parent, and I think that's the way the reason our parent, excuse me, our parents felt a certain way about pushing us towards certain sports, because it's like, well, I need my reward of, like, you being a pro athlete.
Yeah. And it's like,
even though the time and the reward is watching your child, that's the reward.
Yeah. When they get to travel ball, it's like, nah, we actually have foregone the having fun watching our kid play sport. No, we now have an investment here. And if they don't do something with the money that we've invested, we're going to be very upset, and they're going to be a disappointment for the rest of our lives. So,
But I think there's a balance too, because, like, you have to ultimately, like, the kid has to decide if this is what they want to do, because, like, if you're not 100% into the travel league,
don't waste the money. Yeah,
don't be in it.
But
you know what I mean?
But it is also one of those things now in this day and age where if your kid is serious about playing a sport, then you have to do it year round. Like, you can't, because that was the thing growing up for me is, like, I didn't go professional because I didn't play year round, right? Because my dad didn't know that I had to play year round. So that's the reason I didn't personally go professional, right?
Yeah,
I could have, but I didn't go professional because I didn't play year round. I was just playing in the school year, just dicking around. But you've got to be every winter, every summer, every spring, every fall. You've got to be playing softball. You got to be playing baseball. You got to be playing basketball. You got to be at the camps, right?
Bro, it's too bad that, like, Spaghetti Town proper, like, all of our residents that listen to the pod aren't closer.
We need a softball team.
We could fucking have a softball team.
Dude, I'm telling you, we have a slow pitch softball team. We sponsor it, dude. I'm just saying, I'm down immediately, all right?
But, like, everyone that would be on the team is so far away.
We have at least 9 listeners. I know that we at least have
for sure.
We have at least a softball team listening to us right now, right, guys?
Sure.
And honestly, we'll get a tournament together, right? We'll fly you on out, and we'll all just
will not.
We'll meet.
We will not.
And we'll play in a softball tournament
Who do you
together.
think's gonna pay for all that shit?
We'll get a sponsorship.
No, we won't. We're
put it on
317 episodes in.
We'll turn the podcast into an LLC. Go and get a credit card under the LLC, so they're liable. Since it's a corporation as a person. Our Wisp Studios will be liable for all the expenses, and we'll just get that credit card and we'll charge it all to it, tickets and everything like that, and then we'll just go bankrupt after the tournament. Won't have to pay any of it back.
Yeah.
So,
or you could just, I don't know.
We'll pick a time when we're vacationing. It's like, hey, everybody's going to vacation the same date. Just be here at the spot. You can do anything else you want. Just be at this field. We're going to be playing on field 6, okay, at 7 p.m. against Hank's Wrangling Gym. I don't know who they're in the tournament too. So
yeah,
it'd be a great time, honestly.
It would be cool to do, like, a couple days of practice and then do, like, a tournament over the weekend, but, like, a double elimination, so you feel like it's worth your time.
Yeah.
Like, 8 teams, round robin style, whatever.
Dude,
that would be fun. Like, that's the only way that we'd be able to do it, is if, like, everybody came in. But, it could be worse, though. You could cheat on your wife, right, and get caught at Coldplay.
Yeah.
And, this is the thing. This is why people like us and the general populace have no sympathy for rich people, because they always feel as though they are above the law, and that, like, they don't have to follow the rules that everyone else does. So, like, this guy's not remorseful, right?
Yeah.
That he got caught. He is now suing Coldplay.
Sorry, I got a little bit of background noise.
Yeah, it's fine. He is suing Coldplay for exposing his infidelity.
It's just like, dude, just take the L, my guy.
Because his argument was there was no consent from him to be on camera. And again, like I said last week,
isn't there?
It wasn't Coldplay who exposed him, but it was somebody else recording it, but it's also just like it, and it's under the fine print, by the way. It's under the fine print that like if you go to a sporting event, it is recorded and you do not have any rights for anything that happens.
Yeah, I was
Your
pretty
likeness is used.
I'm pretty sure that like there's because like there's not just that law, but I'm pretty sure if you're in a public space, you can like
Yeah.
it's like it's one of those things where like I think it's there's some like sort of law or whatever where it's like you can be recorded in a public space, right? Like there's certain situations in which people have to ask for permission or whatever, or get permission is what you hope. But yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure that there's several laws that kind of protect them from any kind of defamation lawsuit or anything like that. And it's just
But
like,
it's just again, it's
dude,
not
just
like
take the L, buddy.
Yeah.
Just go
But
home.
that's the thing,
Pick
is
up
they
your
don't-
ball.
because there's no fucking responsibility, right? There's no liability, and there's no just like repercussions anymore because of certain individuals have basically made it to where like accountability doesn't exist anymore.
What are you talking about? That's never happened.
Yeah.
Everybody's always been held accountable for everything they've ever done, and nobody's been able to get away with anything in this country of law and order. So,
It makes me sad. Like San Diego Comic-Con was last week.
yeah.
And I even mentioned to you that there was like a lot of cool stuff, a lot of stuff in my wheelhouse that was announced or shown, a lot of collectible stuff, a lot of action figure, comic book news, whatever. And like, I just kind of feel empty because like none of it moved a needle for me.
Yeah, I mean, you were telling me about it. And I think I agree. Like, there wasn't much that like was announced. There wasn't anything like because I feel
No,
like
there was a ton of stuff. It's just like nothing. There was no ripples. Like just
as far as I'm concerned, I didn't hear about it. It means nothing was announced. So,
well, that you don't count.
if it gets to me, then I know it was a big deal, right? If
But-
it makes its way to me, who's not on social media anymore, then I know that okay, that was pretty cool. You know,
It's just wild how 10 years ago I've never been a Fantastic Four guy. Like that has always been the one big Marvel staple that I did not give a shit about. Like, I've just never
that one
I've
movie
just
was
never
fine.
cared.
That one,
I've just never cared comics wise. I've never cared. And Superman, I'm hit or miss with, you know, the big blue boy scout. It's fine. Like, and there's certain scenarios and certain stories I do like, but by and large, I'm not a Superman guy. And, you know, again, 10 years ago, having by all accounts, a good Superman movie and a good Fantastic Four movie, I would be there. But like, I just have no interest anymore. Like, I don't know.
I think Shelby
it's-
wants to go see the Superman movie, obviously, but I
I mean,
just,
she has a Superman tattoo, so
yeah, probably should go see it, but I just haven't gotten around to it. You know, so
you haven't gotten around to it.
yeah, I haven't gotten around to buying the tickets.
No,
and
so
stuff
you
like
make
that.
all the decisions for your wife.
Yeah, I kind of like have control of our household, right? I wear the pants in this relationship, right? And if she ever hears this part of the podcast, she's gonna go kick me in the nuts. But
You wear
nonetheless,
her pants, maybe.
yeah, dude, and I probably could, and that's pretty sick, honestly. But also, I don't have nuts anymore, so it doesn't matter. She can kick me all she wants; it doesn't hurt.
Well, you
know?
do.
Not they took them out.
They did not.
Yeah, all you guys out there getting vasectomies, they take your balls out. They actually like they physically rip them out of you, and it's pretty sick, honestly. I think everybody should do it because you don't need them, you know. So it's whatever. But I mean, that's the thing.
I guess everybody can step on you with stilettos now. Just
Yeah.
like a call back to episode 2, bro.
But also at the same time, it's like if you don't have balls anymore, is it really necessary?
pain.
Yeah, but
Ball pain.
Yes, I guess it's a joke, but it's like now that I don't have balls, is that like I don't have
But
pain?
you do
anymore.
have balls, and you can feel them.
Yeah. I was thinking about today, dude. Like, what happens to them? I didn't look up anything after that. Like, what happens when you have a vasectomy?
They sit there.
Yeah, but it's like they don't just stop. They don't like because that's the thing is like if they just stopped working, they would shrivel up and go away, right? But they don't. They stay. They're healthy. They're plump. Everybody wants to know. You know, they're doing just fine. But it's like, is it kind of like you blew up the highway, and so now the factory's working. Factory's working. Am I gonna have a concerning like, what is that? Like a pressure relief valve? Like
I think the lane is closed.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
the bridge didn't explode.
I feel like no, the bridge just exploded. From the way the doctor explained it to me, it's like you know the people talk about getting these reversed, but it doesn't. It's very unsuccessful. So it's like so I said they're permanent, and I was like, okay, so he blew up the bridge. So actually, I think that's a better analogy because technically speaking, he did blow up the bridge because like if you even go to get it repaired, like he has to build it back, right? He has to make
Okay.
the connection, but. I don't know what
Literally.
like yeah. So I don't know like,
Literally.
what happens to the factory. Does the factory like know to shut down? Obviously not because they're still thriving down there. But it's like I don't know, man. I don't know. So doctors
don't
out
know.
there, hit me up. Do I need to be concerned? Is there like a nuclear reactor about to explode? Am I going to be having health issues later on? I don't know. So
I mean, it's possible.
That's what I don't. Again, it's like a nuclear reactor. I don't know, man. Like there's nobody manning the station anymore. So
As a person,
Mm-hmm.
who has various hobbies.
yeah, dude, I'm a notorious person who does in fact have a bunch of hobbies.
Actually, I don't think you have any hobbies. I think that's kind of the problem. You do play video games occasionally.
I game. I do woodworking. Exercising is one of my hobbies.
That is true. I'll give you
I
that.
like to buy
Exercise,
little
yeah.
things that like work on my grip strength. That's my hobby too now. I got that as a hobby. I like to draw now. I drew that cover in the background you see back
Hey,
there. It's crazy.
Oh, the Avengers cover.
Yeah, the Avenger one. I did the Iron Man one back there as well. I actually that character right there is a unique character I came up with, 3D printed and designed. Thinking about calling him Goku. I'm working on the name though, so it's like a Super
I think you
Saiyan.
should add like a chimpanzee tail.
Ooh, yeah. Maybe he turns into like a monkey if he sees the full moon, like kind of like a werewolf, but like from a different planet. So they're monkeys.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a good idea. Actually, I'm gonna write that down. So I read now. I've got my books.
Yeah,
over
you do
there.
read now. Like
I've got
Shouts
lots
out
of
to you.
hobby. Yeah, man, I got lots of hobbies, buddy. You know, so
banging your wife is now a hobby.
yeah, dude. Now it's recreational only. So you know,
You know, there's a stigma, right? With or I think some of the kids call it the ick, right?
yeah, that is actually that is the term they use, but at the same time, it's like okay, you know, like I just like one of those things I feel so old about.
So I'm gonna read you the 15 most unattractive hobbies that men have
I'm gonna be so upset.
to women.
I'm gonna be
But I'll
so upset whenever
but
all
I'll
of mine are on there.
Brother, almost all of mine are on. And I've got a bunch in the top 5, my
Needless
guy.
to say, we would not do well in the dating scene today.
But I'll follow it up with the 15 most attractive hobbies.
Okay.
So, all right. So, starting at number 1 as a 33% response rate. Number 1, comic books.
Damn, dude. That goes half of our listener base too, man. Everybody's a collective sigh, like shit.
What about people who make comic books? Is that even worse?
Probably, dude. Honestly, probably because you're contributing to the problem.
Yeah. At 32%, cosplay.
Damn, that goes like probably the other half of our listener base.
I don't know. I don't think we have very many cosplayers. Number 3 at 30%, debating.
Okay, that one I'm okay with. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because
Yeah, but like debating what? Debating in you're like
yeah, what is that a hobby?
debating the woman, telling her that she's wrong because you have
Yeah, that-
facts to prove that she's wrong.
Yeah.
Is that you don't like it because you're
I don't know. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one, but at the same time, like I get like I feel like debating is that really? Can you call that a hobby? That just sounds like some
it's like
people
Glee
do.
Club shit. Like you'd be like
debate
yo,
club?
bro,
Yeah.
debate me, bro.
And the idea that like you're having a conversation with a man and they're like they legitimately pull out like hey, okay, let's have a debate now, right now. Okay, and your
And then
turn.
you
know,
yeah,
and it's just,
yeah.
that'd be I could get the ick too from that. So
Number 4 at 29%, drinking.
okay, you know, I guess it's cool that it's on the downside at least. But is that a hobby again? Like, what do we? They really need to give us a definition of their definition of hobby at the
Right.
beginning. Yeah.
Number 5 is very specific.
Okay.
Magic the Gathering.
Damn, dude. Well, fuck you. First of all,
Not Pokemon, not Yu-Gi-Oh, not just
Yeah.
trading card games.
that feels
Magic the
feels
Gathering.
personal, dude. That feels like something they were like, okay, this game in particular, fuck that game and fuck anybody who plays. So
Following up from that at 27%, anime / manga.
yo, fuck these people. First of all, fuck these generations, these young generations. You guys don't understand. All right, we're allowed to have our own things, right?
After that, makeup.
I mean, I guess
Men that wear makeup.
that just seems sexist, honestly. That's very.
But, like-
what's the opposite of misogynistic? What's the female version? Feministic. That's very feministic of you. You gotta have a G in there somewhere though, so it's like feministic for you.
Feministic.
Yeah.
Following that up at 23% is crypto.
Okay, that one I agree with. I'll give you that one, ladies. Or men. I guess it really wasn't gender specific, but yeah, I give you that one. You all.
No, this was top 15 least attractive hobbies to women.
Oh, okay, yeah, it was gender. I'll give you that one, ladies.
22% cigars.
Okay, sorry, Ian, you're out. No dating for you, buddy.
And then clubbing at 20%.
I kind of enjoy the fact that like these are slowly dying. You know, like drinking is dying, clubbing is dying, because they want you to be more original than just like getting drunk with your bros at the club. You know, and I kind of like that. Good for these kids.
Well, I've never specified the age group at which was asked.
I'm assuming if they're using the term "ick," they're kids.
I use the term "ick,"
buddy. They're kids to us. Okay, you use the term "ick." I use the term "ick." We use it as old people.
I believe I said also known as the ick for our younger listeners. I never specified that this was young people only.
Okay, you did. I think that you opened with the fact that the article is about things that give women the ick. So that's what I was going off of. And like,
go back and listen.
Okay, we're on it back. I'm gonna put a loop. I'm not gonna do that. 'Cause that sounds like a lot of work.
After clubbing, it's at 16% marijuana.
Get progressive. Come on, ladies. You know,
I think it's
maybe the stoner. Maybe it's like the stoner aesthetic. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's stoner culture probably. Following that up at 12% is collecting Funko Pops.
Okay, this is a true win for you guys. Yeah, because those are kind of outdated. Don't look at my Funko Pops in the background though. Okay.
Do you have any Funko Pops?
I have the Iron Hammer one.
That's a Dwarves though.
It's
not a pure Funko Pop.
But it's the Infinity...
made by Funko, but it's not a Funko Pop.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's fine. Yeah, Funko suck. We have like 100 of them.
12% arguing online.
That's just sorry. That's everybody now.
Ian, it's Ian.
That is Ian. I do. Yeah, honestly, if anybody's got that as a hobby, that is Ian in a nutshell. He's literally creating accounts just to go argue with people and call them dumb.
No, I think he just uses his regular account.
He does, but then he goes to other platforms.
Christina showed me like an argument he had the other day with somebody on Facebook, and I was like, I'm not reading all that shit.
Ian, please stop. Okay, you're starting to reach peak old man, and it's like, I love you. You're not even old yet, buddy. So quit it. Quit acting like it. You know.
Surprisingly low, only 10% is porn.
I mean, that's fine. I think that people have like understand it's like more mainstream now. You know what I mean? Like it's more in vogue, so to speak. I guess I don't know. Actually, I don't know anything about
it. Gambling at 6%.
Yeah, because like, who wants to date a broke ass bitch? You know, because that's all you are when you gamble. Nobody beats the house. I don't understand why people still gamble.
Now, I wonder
if it's
an
addiction. I understand that.
Does fantasy football count as gambling?
Yeah,
that shit is lame to me.
Technically speaking, because it is a form of gambling.
Yeah, and then following up at the very end at 3%, Manosphere. I don't know what that is.
I think that's the term for like just dude stuff, like the idea of like Spike TV and Man versus Wild or something.
Manosphere. You are right. It looked like an I. I had to zoom in. It is MANOS.
Yeah, so it's essentially like Spike
so
TV.
Bro culture.
Bro culture, yeah.
Okay. The same thing on the flip side. These are the top 15 most. What?
Very progressive of us to do the men's side as well.
No.
Very progressive of us.
This is the most attractive hobbies to women.
I thought you were going to say that you should have done the most unattractive hobbies to men. We got both sides of it, but don't worry about it. It's fine.
I can follow up next week.
Let's do that because I want to be equal. You know.
Okay. All right. Number one, most attractive hobby that men have to women is reading.
Shit.
What?
You said reading. I know that I lost. I just started reading. I know I'm not good at it, so it's not really a hobby yet.
But it was specifically nonfiction.
Get the fuck out of here. Who's reading nonfiction in 2025? We've got enough fucking nonfiction going on, okay? Trust me.
Learning and speaking a foreign language. Is that a hobby?
That's us. That's us, buddy.
Is that a hobby?
I guess. I don't know their terms, so their parameters.
Third is playing an instrument. Chicks have always dug guitars, man.
I could play green sleeves on the piano, so
look at you.
Yeah.
Cooking, number 4.
That's why my wife loves me. That's why my life loves me as well. So
here you go. Number 5.
Woodworking, baby.
Woodworking.
I knew it was on there somewhere. Yeah, it's super sexy. I film myself sometimes just to watch it back because I'm like, damn, dude, I look good shaving this piece of wood. Honestly,
are you doing it shirtless?
Absolutely. You can't woodwork with a shirt on. That's a danger, you know. 'Cause what if it gets caught? What if it gets caught in the table saw? You know.
What if you cut your bicep in half?
Dude, I have so many fucking unimaginable, unrealistic anxieties around like table saw and woodworking tools, and like me wearing long shirts and like it get caught in there and I get pulled into it, and like a Final Destination scene.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
Apparently, number 6 is painting.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I thought it said parenting at first.
I mean, I feel like that is on the list somewhere, right? Because there's the
Writing.
Okay. Hey.
Yeah, but like, what if you write comic books?
I'm gonna not answer because I don't have to get into a whole debate about it. You know, it's like,
What, are you gonna say it's not writing?
it's whatever, dude. I'm not gonna say anything.
Fuck you. You try it, bitch. Let's see you fucking bang out a comic book script, you piece of shit.
I do. It's just like just stick figure stock. They don't even say anything to each other. They just fight each other.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, that's good.
Gardening.
Okay. Hell yeah, dude.
Swimming.
Okay. Quick sidebar. I feel like these are all hobbies, right? And it's like, I understand you find them attractive, but like gardening is one of those hobbies that like, it's a lifestyle. Okay. He's not really going to have a whole lot of time for you. Same with woodworking, right? So it's like, you might find him attractive, but it's attractive because you're not there with him.
Maybe that's the point.
Maybe they just don't want to spend time with us, you know? And honestly,
but on the flip side, like video games being like up there was video games on there?
I don't think video games is on there. So we can game away, boys.
There's no way. There's no way.
Is it on the attractive list?
There's no way. There's bullshit. That's bullshit. Video games is often criticized as the most gross and toxic thing on here. Who do they ask?
It's mainstream now, man. It's mainstream.
Swimming, photography.
Okay, it feels like I'm pretty sure like there's a lot of serial killers that were photographers, but it's whatever. You know.
Astronomy.
I guess it's a hobby. I don't know.
Hiking.
Okay.
Archery.
Damn, we need to get into archery, honestly.
Blacksmithing.
What the fuck? Like, what is these are? Did they ask like a bunch of women at like a Ren Fair festival or some shit? Like, what do you mean archery and blacksmithing? Like, what are we fucking in the 1700s or some shit? When do they do blacksmithing? Like,
this is fucking Tamriel, dude.
Yeah, it's like walked into the medieval times right here. They like,
And the last one is traveling.
It's like the last one's like waiting a fortnight. It's just like, oh, okay.
If I was to guess, if I'm to guess, like things that like give me the ick from the other perspective is like women that are obsessed with, like online having an online persona.
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Like the constant need for like validation and like attention online.
Yeah, it's a good thing that like our society hasn't promoted that kind of culture at all, and like people aren't built like that anymore.
Astrology.
So. See, you said astronomy a second ago, and that's all I could think about was astrology. And it's like,
no,
just
astronomy is like space and black holes.
So is astrology, you know?
Astrology is the fucking stars and the signs, and that like because you're born in June, you like eggs up your ass.
Just a different type of space, you know? It's all a different kind of space. So,
that's just off the top of my head.
Okay, if I had to pick unattractive hobbies to me, it's probably like.
But again, are these hobbies or are these just like lifestyles? Like.
Unattractive hobbies to me probably going to be like, I don't know, battling the orcs of Mordor, right? I don't like that.
Why?
Anybody who's like against evil, I don't like that. You know, you really got to be. Sauron shouts out, if you're not down with Sauron, I can't be down with you. That's what I'm saying. Okay. And Saruman,
Saruman, this turned into
I think
Lord of the Rings.
Saruman got a bad rap, dude. He was just trying to bring a collective control over Middle Earth, right? And that's not a bad thing, you know, because like, what has everybody always got an issue with? It's like making choices, right? Figuring out what to do, who to follow, right? But if you have a collective evil eye watching over you all the time, you don't have to worry about any of that. It just tells you what to do and you do it. That's why I'm so in favor of like a hive mind. I don't want to have to think all day, guys. Okay? So honestly, ladies, if you're out there and you're thinking all day, fucking cut it out. So just join the hive mind today, please.
Are you join the hive mind today? Call 1-800-HIVE-MIND.
We don't have enough hive minds, you know? Honestly,
yeah, you're right.
We really don't. So
Yeah, the internet has if it has not given us enough, it is the fact they've not given us enough hive minds.
Because that's the thing. It's like even with hive minds in today's age, you still got infighting, dude. Right? So,
Well, that's always going to be the thing because egos. But the grass is not always greener on the other side, especially when it's on the other side of the fucking planet. And if you hate it here so much, or you love it here, or whatever the case may be, and you think, you know what, this place sucks. I want to take my family and move them to fucking Russia.
yeah.
Be careful
I
because you might just end up dead on the front lines.
it took you a few seconds to get there, but like it was, I didn't know which direction you were going with it, and I was like, okay, is he gonna tell everybody to get the fuck out if they don't like it here? And I feel like it's gonna get racy, but then you're like, you brought it all back around and like, low key, yeah, dude. Honestly, the ultimate fuck around and find out is like being a family vlogger, talking about how much America sucks, saying, hey, I'm gonna go
in
be
Texas, yeah.
Yeah, dude. The most freedom place on the planet, honestly, because they're on their own power grid, dude. They're as free as you can be down there, right? As long as you're
nothing bad happens.
As long as you're a certain shade of white, you're free as can be, buddy. And so
certain shade like paper.
You have to be legitimately a newborn baby Irish white to exist in Texas. But hey, what do we know?
That's foreigner, dude.
That's fair. I guess you got a point there. Yeah, they are immigrants, so you get the fuck out too. So I
guess
have
to be full blown 100% red Texan.
Yeah, and so yeah, the ultimate fuck around and find out. You're gonna
oxymoron, by the way.
Family vlogger, rest in piss, I guess. Went over to Russia because it was so great. And I think he ended up getting forced to the front lines, dude. If I'm not mistaken, if I didn't read the article all the way through, I think he got forced to the front lines.
Why read all the way through?
I think he got something like 10,000 rubles or something like that paid out to his family, which I don't know if you know this about the ruble. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of money.
Yeah, I know. You collect them in Zelda, so.
Yeah, dude. You gotta break a lot of pots in Russia to get 10,000 rubles, honestly. So, and it's crazy. But anywho, yeah, man, that I guess sucks. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Nah, I don't suck.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. It's like, yeah.
Not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. You signed up for it. And it's like, what did you expect, dude? It's not like evil guy put me on the front lines. Darn it. Okay, again, it's like my whole bit about Saruman. Like, yeah, you signed up to be part of his army. Like, what did you expect? Like, I don't understand here.
Yeah,
but yeah,
you said rest in piss, and it reminded me.
Oh
brother.
Yeah, dude.
It reminded me, brother, of the fucking Hulkamania. He also died.
Dude, yeah, he was like, Ozzy went out. I guess I got to come next and think thought he was going to get a
standing
ovation.
If you know anything about fucking Terry Bollea, a.k.a. Hulk Hogan, the joke is his name's Terry Bollea.
Yeah.
The running joke was that he had creative control, and he would often say, "That doesn't work for me, brother." He would not. He refused to put people over, right? And so the joke being that Ozzy died, and Hogan's like, "That doesn't work for me, brother. I'm going over."
That's funny. I get it. I like it.
But the thing is, I don't really have a whole lot of nice things to say about Hulk Hogan. He's an absolute piece of shit. But, well, I should say Terry Bollea is a piece of shit. Obviously, I think that Hulk Hogan is kind of like the Beatles.
Suffered with time.
Overrated.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like they became more racist in the second
part
of their life.
Overrated as in like Hogan was picked as the guy. It's not like Hogan was like... it was. That's the thing about wrestling.
He didn't earn his comeuppance. He was just put in that position. He was like a corporate shill. Like they picked him. He was
the ultimate corporate shill.
A corporate plant. Like he was like the Avril Lavigne of wrestling.
Now,
right?
obviously, he's the first guy that transcended what wrestling was, and wrestling is what it is today because of what Hogan was in the '80s. Absolutely,
because you can't miss the mustache.
But and he had skin of a hot dog. Yes, all right. But you have to be careful. I mean, dude, you get neck beards and they'll fucking like, it's still real to me, damn it. They'll again that you have to like Hogan's like a weird thing. It's just like same thing with John Cena. Like John Cena is great, but like John Cena is John Cena because of somebody else, not because of John Cena. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then again, I think it's a little bit different with John Cena because he's definitely come into the character. I don't know much about.
Picked.
Yes, I'm saying. Was picked. He was a corporate shill that ended up making his way to the top, right?
Dude, but the thing is, like, again,
But then
John Cena spent like 5 years in the WWE and it wasn't working.
yeah.
He was almost let go until he turned into the like white rapper gimmick,
And then you can't see me, and then like he turned invisible, and nobody knows.
And then
Still
he
to this
became
day
the
doesn't
guy.
know how he does it, but
But I don't think necessarily John Cena is as bad of a human being as Terry Bollea is, but it's just like, it'd be, I don't know, it would be remiss not to at least mention it. I mean, we kind of dabble in pro wrestling culture a little bit here and there, but like, it's just like,
R.I.P. to Hogan, but rest
No.
in piss to Terry Bollea.
I don't even give a fuck because like
His porn tape sucked. He's a racist piece of shit.
He is.
He's a weird looking dude when he's naked. That's for sure. So
Did you watch it?
no,